Look, it's a Korean market next to a pho place. Oh, yes. Česká republika, aka Czechia. But does anyone even call it that? You see, I've done my research, and here's what you need to know. Czech beer, it's so popular you can bathe in it. Czech mushrooms, Czech cars, better Czech cars. Skoda is the best, please pay me now. Cash or check, a check. I swear it was funnier when I wrote it. And the only place that you can wear this shirt and not get laughed at too much. Praha or Prague, the capital and perhaps the heart of Europe. Its center is filled with such ornate buildings, and the city is arguably the most relaxed and offers such chill vibes. Prague is truly one of the most beautiful small cities I've ever been to. It's modern in some aspects, but still quite traditional in others, and that's exactly how I like it. An intricate balance of the past meeting the present and onwards towards the future. But what do I know? I was just a visitor briefly. Here's someone who really knows what he's talking about.
The stake in the center of European Commission, which looks like a bubble bomb and tastes like a bubble bomb. So, this is also my own experience. So this is not my European dream.
The European bubble bum dream. For that you have to go to Sapa, a Vietnamese business and food hub not too far from the center, but quite far from the real Sapa. About 8,000 kilometers or almost 5,000 miles apart. Keep that in mind. I have to say, wow, I'm really impressed with this place. It feels like, I don't know, like wow, it's unbelievable. Because in other like little Saigons, right, there's usually like the main road. This is kind of like an isolated area in its own, and I've never seen anything like this before. And just all these Vietnamese people driving around and looking at me and stuff like that is pretty cool. I'm generally impressed, and seeing the signs in Vietnamese and in Czech, it's pretty real. I'm really happy to be here right now. Just like Vietnam, seriously, I'm so excited. Not just because of the food, not because I'm hungry, but it's because I'm really excited to bring this area to you guys. It's been a long dream of mine to visit. And what pho cung is just basically beef and the bare essential pho ingredients wrapped up in a rice roll like this. It's kind of like a beef egg roll with rice paper, and then you dip it with some sweet fish sauce, and that's it. But of course, it's not just it, because there's Czech dudes behind me and the Vietnamese music in the background, and just. I mean, the food is so good, they're just laughing. They're just hysterical about it. And I met this man, the owner of a beauty supply store that has been in business for over 28 years.
Nhưng mà ở đây cái quán phở nào ngon nhất?
Quán phở.
Yeah.
Đó, em muốn ăn phở Lam, phở Bắc. Đấy.
Phở nào?
Phở Lam ở đây không có.
Không có.
Phở Lam thì chờ anh về anh nấu cho em ăn.
You already know how I feel about northern pho. This bowl wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. But it's still probably the best you can find in this region. Even though it's supposed to be northern pho, the variety of meat makes it more southern pho, but the broth is clearly northern pho. It's a little bit saltier and no vegetables, but it's good. It's good. Oh, you can have nước mía in Prague. Oh, that's so cool. You can have nước mía. So we're just walking by, we spotted some fruits, because we need some fruits. I need some fruits in my system. And here it is, some fruit places. It's pretty awesome. We got the dragon fruit. The dragon fruit. Wow. Oh, mít. Không mà có nước mía cũng hay.
Em uống nước mía ở Việt Nam rồi.
Em cũng uống nhiều lần rồi. We're really far from Asia. Now look, a lot of you are gonna say, "Oh, it doesn't look fresh." I know, but it's Prague during the winter, right? So the mere fact that we have jackfruit and passion fruit, that's amazing. That's incredible. em vô đây em hơi sợ quá.
Không, em ơi.
Em là giọng nam đó. Em nói thiệt, nếu mà em lên Hà Nội là em bị chém nhiều hơn ở Sài Gòn.
Nè, em nói thế, chị là dân Hà Nội đấy. This seems like the main business complex behind me, and
I had like this weird feeling of stepping back into time. This feels like Little Saigon, but back into time, because each building seems like it's kind of just like put together. I don't know about regulations or anything like that. It has a very rustic feel with a lot of rust, I bet. But you see, that's the best part of this, because it feels very strange and unique to me. I'm very used to like Little Saigon, where it's kind of like neat. The buildings are kind of nice, but here, you know, it's a little bit older. It's a little bit kind of like, you know, run down a little bit, but that makes it really awesome. It has like this great vibe about it, right? Like this Vietnamese diaspora far away, you know, kind of like not only just, you know, having businesses, but just using what's available to them. And this is what's available to them. Sapa has also many hair salons and barbers. I wasn't planning on getting one, but it was one of those impulsive moments of let's do things for video purposes. Either way, my barber had been living in the area for 12 years, and he's originally from Hanoi, and I was pretty satisfied and happy with the service and cut. And then another dude appeared out of nowhere and suddenly shaved my head in places that alarmed me, to say the least. And you can also even get a Czech haircut too, from 1990s. This is like the shortest, weirdest haircut I've ever had, but it's okay, you know what? When in the Czech Republic, when in Sapa, it's okay, it'll grow back, Change is good, right? Change is good. Is it good? How's it? Very good? An Algerian guy eating bún cá. Bún cá is bún chả cá, meaning it's the fish cake chả cá. The noodles are just a vermicelli noodles with rice, but very simple. Oh, they do have fish in here too. Whoa, pieces of fish. Nice, just try. Very light, very, very rich in the fish taste. And you have whey as well. Not giò cho whey, but whey. It wouldn't be a proper Vietnamese experience unless you tried the coffee. I'm not much of a coffee drinker these days, but I couldn't help but appreciate the simplicity of such a beverage, especially during colder weather. This little shop here is owned by Mr. Zhang, who has been in the Czech Republic for over 12 years. And yes, the coffee was excellent and really cheap. Mr. Zhang was gonna go deliver his coffees by...
Đây là đưa hàng đi.
Giao hàng. Nice. Yeah. Tại vì bên Mỹ nó cũng như khu Việt Nam nhưng mà nó rộng mênh mông. Ở đây là giống như là mình vô cái cổng là nó có đây. Tại vì đa số ở bên Cali thì là California là người Nam thôi không. Nhưng mà nói chung là cháu cũng đi rất nhiều nước để tham quan cái sự người Việt Nam sống. Mà ở đây là cái chỗ gọi là một trong cái địa điểm đặc biệt cho nhất là cho người Hà Nội nha. Là ở đây đúng không?
Thì ở chỉ có cái này Việt Nam.
Ở đây đúng.
Và người Việt Nam sống ở đây rất là thoải mái, rất là dễ chịu. Bởi vì là đồ ăn rất là rẻ và người ta cũng làm ra những cái món ăn bán ra với cái giá rất là rẻ.
Đúng rồi.
Cho ăn một bát
rẻ hơn bên Mỹ nhiều. Đúng. Cảm ơn cô nhiều nha.
Nếu như bố mẹ mà có muốn đi du lịch thích ăn món Việt Nam thì chỉ có sang đây.
Đây đúng rồi.
Cô nói thật đấy.
Chú nhiều nha. Cảm ơn nhiều. Cảm ơn. Xin chào. Speaking of all the food, let's go eat some more.
Nhưng có mà nấu đều phải chất lượng, đều phải là của Huế. Từ những cái này này. Đấy.
Yeah, mắm tôm. Yeah, mắm tôm. Ồ, mắm ruốc chứ mắm tôm.
Phải đặt từ Huế luôn đó nè.
Yes, that is the best bún bò Huế in the Czech Republic. In fact, this lady is from Huế and she's been here for 12 years and this shop has been here for 12 years. Wow, that is one rich bún bò Huế broth. Unfortunately, there is no blood cake week because certain regulations, she told me, and there's no pork leg because they ran out. It's a little bit late in the day. It feels like it's Vietnam right now, to be honest with you. VTV3 is on. I just saw Sân Tùng MTP. it's just this little like makeshift place. Like it's just very cozy, right? Very Vietnamese. It feels like we are in Vietnam.
Cái gì cô nhớ Việt Nam nhiều hả?
Giống như là ở đây nè.
Ở bên này hả?
Yeah.
Ở bên này nhớ Việt Nam, nhớ gia đình, nhớ anh em họ hàng này, nhớ quê hương.
Nhưng mà mấy năm cô về làm?
Cô một năm cô ở đây thì một năm cô lại về Việt Nam với con cháu, về gia đình, bố mẹ, anh em.
Ok, welcome. Cảm ơn cô nha.
Rồi,
xin
chào
chào.
con.
Xin chào. Cái đó là ngon, bún bò Huế ngon nhất ở nước này. Nước thiệt đúng không?
Cảm ơn con nhiều.
Xin chào.
Và Skoda màu đen mang biển số 6CO9 đen mang biển số 423.
Yeah, that's very Hanoi right there with the loudspeakers. I had a flashback for a brief moment that I was in the streets of the old quarter.
1K889 ngay lập máy đâu đi vào Volkswagen Coffee.
I think we definitely need some dessert. I think if this is a legit Vietnamese area, we have to have some legit pho. Or no, what am I talking about? We just ate pho. We need to have some legit jia. Sorry, I can't even talk because I'm so overwhelmed with like surreal excitement. You know? No. Yeah, okay. Over here, Jeff. Oh, it's closed. No, it's open. Let's cross it. Let's cross it. I'm not much of a sweets guy or a chia guy, but occasionally I do like to sample a few items here and there. At Gia Saigon, they even have rau câu dừa, or my favorite dessert of coconut jello inside of a coconut.
Anh cứ ăn đi, tại vì trong chợ này có mỗi mình em là miền Nam bán chè thôi.
Dạ, miền Nam đấy hả? Không, anh em mình tới đây rồi.
Anh đi khắp cái chợ này kiếm thêm người miền Nam nữa không có đâu.
Vậy em miền Nam rồi.
Em ở Sài Gòn.
Không, Sài Gòn. Anh cũng là
Finally, a southern
anh luôn.
like me.
Nghe nó dễ thương sao?
Ông chủ ông ra.
Không, em lâu lắm rồi em cũng không nghe giọng miền Nam của các anh.
So the owner behind me of Gia Saigon is actually from Saigon, but when we walked in, she was speaking with a northern dialect because there was northern customers. And then when they left, she spoke in a southern dialect, the Saigon one, and it made me really, really surprised. Oh my god! Oh my god! Không, một cái nãy lúc mà đổi giọng rồi cái em
Đổi tông cái là
không thì nãy em có tưởng là không phải là em lầm hay là không lấy gì, rõ ràng nãy là giọng Bắc. Rõ ràng đó. I'm so happy to get to bring this content to you guys. It's so awesome to sit here in the Czech Republic with somebody from Go Up like this. So awesome.
Chị mở ở đây là 6 năm rồi. Chị bán 6 năm.
6 năm này ngay chỗ địa điểm này luôn.
Địa điểm này là 4 năm, địa điểm khác 2 năm.
Ok. Nhưng mà người ta nói em là xưa là rất nhiều người Việt Nam đi hơn, mà càng ngày họ đi chỗ khác rồi.
Bây giờ họ đi Đức, rồi Thụy Sĩ, rồi Hà Lan, rồi Na Uy rồi cái mà chủ yếu đi là làm nghề nail. Chị nhớ ăn nhất.
Nhớ ăn thứ ăn thôi. Ví dụ ở đây em không có bánh tráng trộn này.
Bánh tráng trộn là chỉ có quán chị bán thôi nha.
Ồ đây thôi phải không?
Nhưng mà bây giờ sang tháng 4 chị mới bán. Nghĩa là nắng lên.
Nắng lên.
Chị mới bán bánh tráng trộn.
Ok, em đến em rất thích tại vì em thấy là cái nơi này nó là gần Việt Nam nhất nhưng mà không phải là Việt Nam. Ở bên Mỹ cũng có rất nhiều quán nhưng mà ít nhất là phải 10 bàn, 20 bàn hay gì đó. Chứ không có cái gọi là bán cái kiểu mà nhỏ như vậy. Mà vậy nó cái cảm giác ấm cúng của
chị
cái
bán như thế này chỉ có
right,
một bàn.
And that is a wrap from here. I hope this content was valuable to you because it is quite dear to me to present the Vietnamese diaspora to you guys. And look, there is no other place outside of Vietnam that is as close to Vietnam as this place in terms of people, food, and just that overall experience. I've had more flashbacks here than anywhere else. Sure, there's little Saigon and District 13 and Chợ Đồng Sưng and many other Vietnamese communities, but here, it's a very cozy, a very different vibe. Follow me on social media to stay up to date with what I'm doing and where I'm at. I've been Kyle. This has been Sapa, Praha. I hope I said that right. Yeah, the Vietnamese diaspora, quite true to me, quite dear to me. You know, it's awesome. I mean, just everybody's staring at me, just like in Vietnam. You know, maybe it's because of the camera. Look, a Bentley. just like in Hanoi. I've had more flashbacks here. Woo. That was all the food I ate. You know? I mean, I'm a changed person. Literally, I'm a changed person. I'm afraid to just take it off, you know?